Right now, a Roswell father is fighting to reunite his family. Jason Rochester's wife lives hundreds of miles away in Mexico.
And both have a son, and the son is growing up without his mom. 11 Live's Joe Ripley's here in the studio. And Joe, you spoke with his father, and he's now trying to take this fight to Capitol Hill, right?
That's right. A new bill could potentially help bring this family back together. Rochester's wife left the U.S. in 2018 out of fear she might be deported if she stayed. But it's left a father and son to live long distance from her without knowing when they might see her again.
It's too much lost time that we'll never get back.
Roswell father Jason Rochester has celebrated more than 5 years of birthdays and holidays with his son Ashton, but without his wife. Rochester relies on video calls to stay in touch with his bride of 16 years, Cecilia Gonzalez.
He had to endure cancer. He had to have surgery. He had to have chemotherapy, radiation. Didn't have his mom with him at all.
The two met at work here in the U.S. Gonzalez now lives miles away in Mexico. In 2018, she voluntarily left the States out of fear of deportation.
This bill is about ensuring that families can be together.
Now Rochester is looking for solutions on Capitol Hill. He's supporting the American Families United Act, a bill that would allow U.S. citizens to request a case-by-case waiver for non-citizen family members to live in the U.S. The measure would also reduce restrictions for the child of a non-citizen to gain U.S. citizenship.
To let an immigration judge hear our case individually, that's all we're asking for. We're not asking for a guarantee. We're not asking for amnesty. It's just a chance.
The bill died in the House in 2022 after pushback from staunch anti-immigration advocates. If the bill passes this time, relatives with a criminal history or those considered to pose a security threat would not be allowed back into the U.S.
We shouldn't have to choose to leave our country just because we married someone that we love and had a family with them. They're not a problem. They're not a nuisance. They're not a troublemaker.
Rochester hopes the bill makes more progress this time, relying on his faith and a promise to make up for lost time.
I just have to keep doing what I can do and fighting for my family.
Yeah, he sees his wife maybe once, maybe twice at most a year. Since this bill failed last year, I did ask Rochester what's different this time around. He says there's more of a bipartisan push, and larger companies are now advocating for this bill to pass.
Yes, tough time for that family. Hopefully they get those answers, Joe. Thank you.